Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen and friends from the M3P community to a little place on the internet that we all gather on the weekends as a form of a third place from the outside world. That world is fucked up. You come here, you come in, relax, you come in, hang out, you come as a place.
We are?
Yeah. We're here.
I don't know. That song popped in my head when you said that.
We are the world.
No, Come As We Are by
Come as we are, Nirvana. This is my third place podcast, and it's officially the holidays, and winter is coming. Winter is already here, actually. The weather on this snowy Friday, November 22nd, 2024. It is horrible, I tell you. It's slushy. You guys like slushy at 7-Eleven? Well, there's slushy outside all over the streets. We are your hosts for this magical event. I'm Evo, and it's a blizzard, Harry.
It's a blizzard hair. What?
It's a blizzard. It's a Harry Potter. Okay. Never mind.
Okay, sorry. No, I didn't know that. I've never seen Harry Potter.
Oh my goodness! How long is this episode? It's already gone down the rails, man.
Don't tell my friends. Oops.
We are gonna get canceled. Joining me, as always, is my co-host, who's never watched Harry Potter in her life, Brandy.
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
Of course he's gonna give me crap for this.
All day. We finally have confirmation on when the third part of the trilogy for Season 6 of Cobra Kai is coming, and that will be the day before Valentine's Day. So cuddle up next to your significant other, or not, on the Thursday, February 13th, 2025. 2025. I can't believe I'm going to start saying 2025.
Right?
2025, man.
Oh my gosh, it's like short, 2 months away? Not even.
2 months away. It's a month and a half. Month and a half.
My God. Where did this year go?
I feel like I've spent this whole year on the podcast.
You pretty much have.
I pretty much have. I've lived here. I've pretty much lived here on the podcast. So, yes. Oh, goodness. How is everybody doing?
That it's been since May when I joined you on these episodes. So, that's crazy.
Oh, okay.
That's what you said. Sure, I don't know. I'm just...
Just found out what I said since May. Goodness, yeah, since May. It's been fun. It's been freaking awesome. I was like, since May? I feel like it's been 2 months ago, but no, since May.
Wait, should I take that as a compliment or
I don't know. Not really a diss, but more, yeah. Not really a diss or a compliment. Not really a compliment. Not really a diss. Not really a shade. Not really a compliment.
Wow.
I just feel like I've been here with you since May. Since 2 months or something. I don't know, man. How's your week been, though? What? Let's just move along. Well, how...
My week's been... It's been great. It's been good. It's been okay. I don't know. I mean, besides the snow that disappeared, thankfully, we got yesterday. We know it was 40 today, so that was positive. Very windy.
So you sent that over?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I had to share it with you.
Not only do you have to... Oh, wait, you're not a fan of the damn people over there in football, but...
Wow. No, I'm not. Please don't put me in that category. Just because I'm from Wisconsin does not mean I'm a Packers fan. Sorry.
All right. How's your week been? All right. It's been good?
Yeah. Monday was rocky, but it got better.
Monday was rocky.
Yeah. The week started out kind of crazy, but it got better.
Well, Adrian. Rocky. There's going to be more Rocky jokes later on in the episode, trust me.
Of course.
Okay. Sorry about that. My week's been good. I went to the endocrinologist on Monday. Was that a Monday? Yes. I went to
Yes.
the doctor's on Monday. I was just thinking of the last episode that we did. It's like I didn't talk about it. Went to the doctor's on Monday. Had my appointment, of course. Uh, A1C is 6.2, which I'm really happy.
That's awesome.
Yes, ma'am. A1C is 6.2. Obviously, when you go there, you wait a long time, right? I'm sitting there, waiting room for 45 minutes, waiting on the doctor to show up, and then finally shows up, and like it's like a 10-minute thing. Like, oh, okay, yeah, you good, okay, bye. Like, what? What is that?
Well, that just means you're doing awesome, and she just wanted to see your face. That's
Physical form.
awesome.
I'm like, can we do this online next time, and just like,
Right?
like we did it back in 2020, or 2021, 2022, around there, where I'm just sitting there on the computer looking at her like, yes, hi, how are you? She's all like, you didn't want to come in. Like, no, no, I didn't want to come in.
So did you say you could do that online or no? That's not a thing, huh?
I,
Anymore.
I don't know. I just wanted to like get out of the house now. More like, you know, vitamin D.
I was just gonna say, get your vitamin D. Yeah.
Like since I've been getting my vitamin, I told her that too, and she's all like, "Oh, you have?" Like, yes, I've been going out for walks. I've been working out, and she's all like, "Yeah, I've seen that you're working out, and you look great. You look amazing. Your arms are bigger." I was like, "Yeah," because the last few months I have not worked out. I've been looked like freaking like I lost definition. I lost freaking muscle. So she's all complimenting me on, "Hey, you look great. You're looking amazing. Your A1C is 6.2. You're, what are you doing?" Told her I'm walking around the entire park like 5 times, push ups, working out. I have accountability. I have my accountability people. Like I go live. I told her that, and she's like, "Oh, that's great. That's great." Yeah. And the other accountability is that I talked about the podcast. She's like, "Oh, yeah, you told me that about your podcast." So, yeah, I talked about it on the podcast as well. Um, So she says my A1C is 6.2. What is it? Blood pressure is great. Heart, um, my heart is great. And what else? Uh,
Cholesterol, I think you said was good too.
what's that?
Your cholesterol was good.
Yes, everything. My meds, prescribed more meds, and obviously the insulin. The insulin's great. Went in to get that, and then that's it. Came home and was like, oh shit, got good news.
That's awesome. I'm proud of you. I know I've said it before, but I'll keep saying I'm proud that you're sticking with it, and that's great. And yeah, you've got a great support team here supporting you, everybody.
Yes. And also, the app. I'm obviously putting all the glucose numbers in the app. I did say like they've been up to 180 and up, and past few weeks, and this past week or so has been lower than that. It's been 100 to 80 to 70, and I'm just like, oh damn. So I'm just like, oh damn, that's great. Um, I'm doing better, so definitely gonna be doing more of that. Um, I bought some magnesium oil. That's awesome. I bought some magnesium oil and I put it around my uh freaking knees, and I just been using that, and it feels so good. It's so amazing. I love it.
That's awesome.
Like you guys should try it if you like. It's for sore muscles and everything, and I'm just like, oh hell yeah, dude. I am so ready again. I'm just like, I'm ready to like go for runs again for some reason, but it's not. Hell yeah. Um, yeah. Anything else we need to add? Yeah, what happened this week?
I mean, my week was not as exciting as yours is, but
I mean,
I got to see my son's girlfriend for a while today, which always makes me happy. That always makes me smile. She always makes me smile. She brought me over presents, so yeah. She was excited to see my tree.
Yay, your tree.
She's like, "Oh my god, Halloween colors."
Halloween colors, even better.
Yeah, she was like, "There's Halloween colors." So she was playing with my remote, playing with the tree for a while, and yeah. And then she talked me into going in on a Christmas present for my son. She's been wanting to get, I guess I didn't know this, but she's tried getting tickets to see, okay, if I say this wrong, is it Matt Fife?
Matt
Is that his name? Okay, I said it right. Yeah, she's tried twice to get tickets for them, and they're always sold out. And she's like, "No, I don't have the money, and they're on pre-sale today." And I'm like, "How much do you need?" Right, it's right. See, I knew I was going to say it wrong. So, luckily, she did not hear me. Yeah, him. Yeah, she was lucky enough. She talked to her mom to split it, the tickets, because apparently they're really expensive, 3 ways. So it's going to be from me, her mom, and then her, obviously. So she got them. She secured them. She told me about 30 minutes ago. She got them.
Oh,
it was a big pain in the butt. Yeah. So that's exciting. Yeah.
Love that. Like Matt Rife is a freaking. He's hilarious.
Her thing is he's hot. She says he's so hot.
Yeah, that too. Sure, why not? If she's into skinny guys like that, but okay, models, I guess. But
let's not forget her husband is what's his name? MGK.
See, she has a type.
Yeah, she does. She has a type.
She has a type.
Yes, she does. But yeah, that's one of my son's favorite comedians. So,
that's good.
Yeah, of course, it's going to be cool. And then the first thing her mom says, though, like she's sitting on the phone with her mom, and her mom was driving her crazy while she was at my house, and she's like, "Yeah," she's like, "Oh my gosh," because her mom can't figure stuff out. To send her money, so it took forever. And then she was like, "Well, how are we going to do this? It won't be fair. Like, where is he going to open up the present at? Is he going to open up the present at my house or at his mom's house?" So she came up with, "Well, you just give it to him at your own house, and then neither of us will get to see," basically. So, yeah.
Love that. Like, when is the event?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I don't know. I forgot to ask. I don't know. Sometime next year, obviously.
Okay.
I do know it's in did she say Milwaukee?
Milwaukee.
Nice. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she has fun. Obviously she's gonna have fun. It's him. Matt Rife. He's hilarious. He's hilarious.
They did show him to me, yeah, because when they come over, they're like, "Oh, you gotta watch him," or my son's like, "Here," and she puts him on. I'm like, "Okay." So yeah. So they'll have fun.
He's on here as well.
They're always about concerts and comedy shows. So
yeah, that's fun. Have fun. Real quick, thank you everybody for the first burst. Really appreciate it. That's fucking awesome.
Yes, thank you for the gifts, you guys.
Freaking those things went off. I'm just like, oh, what? What's going on? Thank you everybody.
Hi everyone that came in.
What is it? It's Live Fest week, so month. I don't know when does it end. It's Live Fest, so I'm just doing it because I want people to come in and listen to the podcast.
You are, Mikey. You're definitely a gift.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Love that. I love that. All right, thank you. What is your affirmation of the week?
Oh, my affirmation of the week. I'm so glad you asked. Yeah. So my affirmation of the week is I do not waste a single day of my life. I squeeze every ounce of value out of each of my days on this planet today, tomorrow, and every day. Do you want me to read that again?
Yes, please.
Okay. I do not waste a single day of my life. I squeeze every ounce of value out of each of my days on this planet. Today, tomorrow, and every day.
Today, tomorrow, and every day.
Yes. And I agree with you, Lauren. Sorry.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. You guys like that affirmation? What do you guys think?
I sum it up as carpe diem.
Carpe
Life
diem.
is short. Squeeze every value you can out of your days.
Squeeze it all.
Yep.
Indeed. Peter, thank you. Oh my god. All right. Anything else? We have affirmations. Do you have any poems?
No poems, no writings. I just have something else regarding Ralph Macchio, but that's about it. You have it all. You have it all, sir.
You want to do the Ralph Macchio part?
Or do you want to do the other stuff first? The questions I asked and all that good stuff?
Let's do poem.
Or, yeah, you've got a poem, don't you?
I have a lot of poems.
Are you reading? How many are you reading tonight?
Just one. Just
one.
Put one out there into the world. Into the void. Let's put one out there into the void. And it's once again from our favorite redhead, silly little redhead. She writes in, I'm closer to heaven when I'm alive, not. Even though the most painful days, I find ways to smile. Yeah, sometimes after I cry. I'm closer to heaven when I feel alive. There's always something to feel grateful for. I love the weather, the warm sun as it touches my skin, the relaxing rain as I hear it when it falls sometimes. I even dance in the rain outside with my little boy. The snow and how cold it is as we try to build a snowman. Oh my gosh, when you hear anyone laugh or give a little chuckle. The bits of happiness in everyday life. No, I'm nowhere near, but I feel closer to heaven. And that's from Silly Little Redhead. If you see her again on here, go give her some love. She's awesome. She's amazing.
I love that.
Redhead around here. Pretty cool. For sure.
Yeah, I love that. I still like her sock poem the best so far. But
the sock poem had me in tears.
I could relate to that sock poem.
We all could relate. I was like, well, you know, when I used to have like colorful socks, now I'm just like, I have white socks. I'll just throw one away. I guess. Well, whoever's missing, who's missing? Nope. Alright, throw it away. Yeah, that was awesome. I love it. Thank you, Silver Redhead, for that poem. That was amazing. We really appreciate it. What else do we have? We have thankful for the week. Anybody thankful for this week?
Yes. Anybody have anything that they want to share that they're thankful for this week? Do you want to share? What are you thankful for? While we're waiting on comments.
Oh, fiction. Funny. Willowhashi is thankful for new friends.
New friends are always awesome.
Mikey on mute is thankful for warm hoodies. So
I love warm hoodies.
Oh, Bestie Joe is thankful for me. Yay. Where's the water? Here you go. This one's for you, kid. I'm thankful for all of you guys. Like, everybody that's here, you guys are awesome. Thank you for everybody coming in here, hanging out with us.
Yes, Menace is thankful for her aunt's surgery going well.
Oh, that's not. Oh, I'm sorry. Yay. I thought that said one by.
I did too.
Wolves, are you here in here? If not, okay. There she is. I'm thankful for everyone that's been supporting my medical journey, of course. Love that. Like
That's amazing.
that's amazing. Like we love that. We were like freaking Peter Jensen was just like, hey, like this is what's going on. I'm like, oh yeah. Lisa's thankful for all her TikTok family.
Oh, thanks, Mikey. I try to check into everybody I care about. I try.
Yeah. That's like we do that. Thankful for you too, LP. You know that.
Yes, I'm thankful
We
for
appreciate
everybody
you.
that's here
We
right now.
appreciate you, dear.
Absolutely.
Okay. Over the week you asked a question. What do you do for Thanksgiving? Do you cook? Do you go to relatives? And what small victories do you have? You got a lot of answers.
That's great, Willow. I'm glad that your
Willow,
spouse is okay too.
Willow's spouse is okay.
Hmm.
LB is thankful for your affirmations, which you did say that you send it to her every day.
Almost every day. I'm
Almost.
trying.
Yeah, okay. See? There you go. Like affirmations and account that.
Love you, Al.
Did you get any like side answers that weren't?
I did not. Nope.
No.
I did not.
Okay. All right. So here are the M3P community's answers. Willow, Hashi's in the chat right now. My small victories are being able to have my kiddos because I was originally told I was infertile. Another one is becoming more self-aware so I can grow as a person. And then she says, I cook and I cook things my great grandma used to make so that she could always be with us on Thanksgiving. Love that. Andy says, I'm alive and that is a victory. Yes, that is a victory.
Yes, that's a huge victory.
Jesse with an I. Which one's that? McTikTok?
Yes.
Girl Jesse? My mom cooks, my sis does sides, and I handle desserts. My kiddos are with their dad, so boo. But there is deep fried turkey. There is deep fried turkey, guys.
That's a plus.
That is a plus. Nobody's Lisa. I used to cook and invite all my friends that don't have anywhere to go. I haven't done it in 3 years now. I am grateful for you and all my amazing family that I have met. And we are grateful for you, Lisa.
Very much grateful for you, Lisa.
And I love that you cook, you invite friends that don't have anywhere to go. Love that.
I love that.
Like, I used to be one of those people. Like, I'm not, that didn't have anywhere to go. Like, I don't want to eat. But
that's what I said to Lisa as well. That's what that's what I always do. Like my oldest son, we call them stragglers, but that would have no place to go, and they would always end up at my place. My son would always be like, "My mom cooks way too much food. You are welcome to come over." And then all of a sudden, people would be showing up. I'm like, "Oh, thanks for telling me. Okay, yeah, sure, come on in. We got food."
We got food. Friendsgiving, as they say. Kathy says my friend hosts my whole family. We all pitch in and bring carrots and rolls and dessert. I'm grateful for my loving, beautiful family. My victory was I emptied all my summer flower pots. Small victory, no matter what. Small victory. Love that. Jody, I cook and bake, then I go to a homeless shelter and help out. That is awesome.
I love that.
We love that.
I love that. Jody, that's amazing.
Let's go show Jody some love.
Jody is amazing.
Sky the Panther 84. My mom does all the cooking, and since the family spread themselves out, we usually keep it small now. Victories? Being sober from a certain addictive medication for 3.5 years.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Sky. So proud of you.
We are proud of you, Sky. You're
That's
amazing.
an amazing victory.
Yes, it is. Robbie Doc says, I ordered the Thanksgiving meal from Honey Baked Ham and tear it up Thursday and Friday. He tears it up. My small victories are when I'm at the beach.
Oh, I love that.
Hey, T. How you doing? What
Hi,
are your
T.
small victories, T? Amber says, I do all the cooking for my little family. We don't go anywhere, and I'm thankful for you and all the friends that became family that I met on here. Much love to you all. You're all amazing.
Amber's amazing too. She's as well. Show her some love.
Show her some love. Dawn says, I host my boys, parents, and in-laws. Sis-in-law makes the turkey. Mom brings the apps. The apps?
Appetizers?
Appetizers? Okay. I make all the sides, and mother-in-law makes the pies. Grateful we can all be together on that day. Small victory this week was me cleaning out the filter of my dishwasher. Never did that before. Hey.
Hey, I like that victory.
Yeah. Shout out to the summer when I cleaned out the filter on my air conditioner.
I did that this summer. Too.
T says I made a slam in London Borough tonight, and I didn't smoke out the apartment building. Let's go, T.
Yes,
Let's
T.
go.
That's amazing.
Yay. Wish I had a soundboard.
She did not write the clapping, soundboard for like clapping. Applause. The applause.
Applause. I need a soundboard. Applause. I need a new mic with a soundboard then, I guess. Okay. Bet Not Broken says, I usually cook since my family lives so far away. My victory is finally taking CNA classes and becoming a CNA. I've always had a passion for helping others. January, I'll start classes to become an LPN.
That's amazing. I'm so proud of her. Yay.
I'm like, what? I need glasses, and I'm like, what is this? There's too many buttons. Too many buttons.
Oh my.
Revived Ash. Ash, I'm going to my aunt's for Thanksgiving this year. Thank you, Ash.
Well, she's lucky. She doesn't have to do any of the work. I envy her.
You said, nah, I'm good. I'm just taking the kids. That's it. We're good. Tabitha, I cook because I'm a personal chef.
I knew that she was a personal chef.
So, like Chef Ramsay?
She probably does the fancy, she probably does all the fancy stuff for Thanksgiving.
Fancy.
She's fancy.
Yeah, so basically.
Gourmet. She's gourmet.
Gourmet. Tabitha, we appreciate you. Of course. Funny Bone. Last one, I think. I'm catering my food this year. I usually cook, but since my dad's passing, it's been hard. Funny Bone, we are with you, hun. And her name is @FunnyBone.
@FunnyBone.
Yeah, at that in there. Thank you for the fast cheers. Woo! Fast cheers. And that is all. Anybody have anything to add to that?
Any small victories? That you did this week? We love to hear those, which comes courtesy from Mikey on Mute, our friend Mikey on Mute. He's the one that said that you should, no matter how small, count your victories, no matter how small. I'm paraphrasing that, but that was pretty close. I hope.
Another small victory that's about to happen pretty soon, and probably tomorrow morning. That I'm about to wake up to tomorrow morning.
What?
The podcast just turned 18,000 downloads.
Are you close?
All right, we're close.
Yes, that's awesome.
18,000 downloads tomorrow morning. It's almost there.
That's not a small victory. That's a huge victory, sir.
It's very small.
It is not a small. That's a huge victory.
It's not a small victory. Fine. All right. Proud of you. Thank you. I'm proud of the podcast. I'm proud of the podcast. I really am. Congratulations. Thank you, T. Appreciate that.
That's amazing. Let's go.
Hi. Also another Spotify follower. Thanks to whoever joined Spotify. Probably Willow. No, I'm kidding. Whoever joined on Spotify, thank you for checking it out, and don't forget to like, subscribe on YouTube as well, and rate us. However you want to rate us.
There you
Yeah,
go.
however you want to rate us. 1 star if you don't like us, 5 star if you love us. It might have been actually. Okay.
5 stars is better than 1. Just
It is always better. 5 dollars.
just keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7 stars if you know the secret. What? I don't know.
There's a secret? I want to
I
know the
guess
secret.
it's a secret. I don't know about a secret. 10 out of 5 stars. Ma'am, we appreciate you here. You know that?
Oh, that's awesome.
Book talk. How's your book going?
Huh.
Huh? What was that noise? Huh?
I haven't had a chance. I'm sorry. I've been too busy. I've honestly read like 3 pages, and I've been too busy this week. So my small victory is going to be reading a few chapters this weekend. I've been busy. I work all week, and I've had a lot of stuff going on. So
All right.
yeah, sorry.
Fine. Since nobody else said anything, I found a book that I've had for like quite a while, since 2017 apparently, and it's called Shadow of the Past, a novel of supernatural horror. It's by Thatcher E. Cleveland, a friend of mine actually.
Cool.
And he writes, E, you are the man. Thanks for being a longtime fan. D2E217, and then he writes his.
I love it.
There it is, right there. Yeah. So.
Do you know a famous author? Not only do you know a famous musician, you know a famous author.
Famous author, yeah.
Awesome.
He's been writing this for like years and years, and he finally did it.
That's great.
And he put it out in 2017, and like I've known him just as long, since 2010. So for 7 years, he's been like writing it, and he finally put it out, and he like put it out at a comic book convention because he works at a comic book shop. So when I went to go see them in 2017, the comic book shop here, he lived in Cleveland, Yellow Springs, Ohio, by the way. And I forgot the name of the comic book shop. My bad. I'm sorry. Well, like I used to go there once when I was on a road trip. Yellow Springs is a small town, but they're freaking amazing people. I love those guys. Yes. So here what the book is about. High school can be hell. Mark Watson's strategy for survival has always been to keep his head down and try to get unnoticed. That's hard when everyone knows him as the weirdo quiet kid whose parents died, or worse, that kid Jack and his friends mess with and beat up all the time. When he literally runs into this cute new girl in school, he finds himself happy to be noticed, especially since she sees him as the kind of cute and shy boy that helped her adjust to another new school. Despite things looking up for once, Mark finds himself plagued by nightmares of children in the 1950s being held captive by an unhinged man trying to make them see the figure of flame and smoke that's compelling to him to. Mark tries to brush it off as the product of an overactive imagination and traumatic childhood until someone close to him is taken out and his dreams show it to him in grisly detail. Now Mark must figure out the connection to the visions of the past he's experiencing and the supernatural force in the present that's targeting anyone close to him. Something out there wants him broken, helpless, and alone at everything in his life is set aflame. Then and only then will it turn its burning eyes to him and drag him down into smoke and darkness.
That sounds really good. How far have you gotten?
Not yet. I've just decided to like open it up and be like, hey, okay.
Oh, so
we're gonna start reading this pretty soon.
I shouldn't feel bad for not starting mine because you have not started yours. Okay.
No, I haven't. Let me tell you something about Thatcher. He's pretty awesome. Go to the website demonweasel.com. He also just joined what's it called? Blue Sky. So like I just added him on there. He added me back, and Thatcher E. Cleveland grew up in New Jersey and upstate New York and now lives in Tennessee after stints in Ohio and Chicago. His writing appeared in multiple comic book anthologies, and he also writes the paranormal private investigator short story series, The Winston and Churchill Case Files. This is his first novel. So I'm going to read this one for good.
It came out 2017, you said?
Yes. So I'm going to read it and let you guys know how it is and stuff. And I haven't told him that, but I will eventually. It's like, hey, I'm reading your book and I'm showcasing on the podcast.
I'm sure that he is going to be excited when he hears that.
I'm sure also. All right, T, have a great night. And if you stop in later, I'll see you later. For sure. He will. Most definitely will. Ooh. All right, that is all for book talk. You have something to tell us, don't you?
Oh, I do. Yes. So, since we are talking about Cobra Kai coming up here, the next episode, we've been talking about Cobra Kai for months now, obviously. If you're just joining us, this is what we have been doing. I came across one of the stars of Cobra Kai, Ralph Macchio, star of Karate Kid, not all the Karate Kids, but Karate Kid 1, 2, and 2.
3.
1, 2, and 3. Yes, I know this. Yes. So, I don't know if you saw this, but he is the newest Walk of Famer. He actually received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The 63-year-old actor was honored on November 20th by friends and family as he received a star next to his late Karate Kid co-star or castmate Pat Morita in Hollywood.
That's awesome.
It is. That's amazing. I thought this was so cool. William Zabka, who plays Johnny, and Tamlin Tamita, who plays Kumiko, who also starred alongside Macchio in Karate Kid and later Cobra Kai, spoke at the ceremony with Zabka, my goodness, calling Macchio a gift in his life. I love that. A gift.
Zabka called Macchio a gift in his life?
Yes. Johnny Lawrence called Daniel LaRusso a gift in his life. Not really. It was William Zabka, the real person, yeah. And Ralph Macchio. So obviously they are very good friends in real life. But yeah, that's what he said, and he was there for that and that moment, and I think that's amazing. That's amazing that he got a star. And he got it right next to Pat Morita, Mr. Miyagi. I love that. So, yeah. I love that. That's just great.
For sure.
We'll have more Ralph Macchio news, too, on the next episode.
Ooh, can't wait.
Well, you know about it. What do you mean you can't wait?
I can't wait to watch it again. It's like I want to go back and watch it again and like break it down. So, like,
yes, that's what we are going to do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone's probably like, what are you talking about?
Do you battle with things like anxiety, depression, and other mental illnesses? Hey, me too. Come on over, we can be besties. My name is Mikey on Mute. Join me on my new podcast where I talk about mental health, breaking toxic masculinity, and opening up the conversation. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube under Mikey on Mute Podcast, where I'll tell you my story, as well as the stories of others, get perspective, and see where we can grow. Are you one of the cool kids that's on TikTok? Hey, me too. Search out Mikey on Mute to see show clips there as well. I really look forward to hearing your story and opening up the rest of this conversation. Talk to you soon.
Hi
Hi everyone, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Dawn.
And if you've ever watched a TV show and thought to yourself, oh my god, that season finale plot twist was absolutely bonkers.
Or seen a movie and thought, wow, I need to talk to somebody about this train wreck immediately.
Then we think you'll fit right in with our podcast, I Hate It, Let's Watch It. We watch TV shows like Riverdale and Emily in Paris.
And movies like Deep Water, Killer Sofa, Rubber, and Deadly Illusions. And we give them the total rinsing they deserve.
It's basically group therapy for movie masochists. So come check us out wherever you stream podcasts.
Thank you everybody for hanging out and chilling here and hanging out with us. Appreciate that. You guys are awesome. You ready to start this?
Absolutely.
All right.
I love how you say start it when we've been doing it for an hour.
I know, right? Like,
Sorry, 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
40 minutes. The second hour of the show. Here we go.
Yeah, the second hour of the show.
If you heard any of the breakdown episodes in the past, or if you are new here, like some of you are, we are massive Karate Kid fans, and we decided we're going to watch the show on Netflix and break it down scene by scene and tell you what we thought about them. You are more than welcome to follow along and rewatch the show with us, as some of our friends are doing and listening to podcasts as well. There will be spoilers. If you haven't seen it, there will be spoilers. There will be lots of spoilers. And we do tend to ask questions for you to ponder over. Also, it must be said on every episode, we are always critiquing the show, but we love Cobra Kai. We love the Karate Kid. We love the Miyagi-Do universe. But so don't let us influence you on the show. Just go in there with an open mind. We're just fans of the show, and we know there are millions of other fans and podcasts out there with different opinions as well. We just love to talk about it. But if you want to go back and listen to our old episodes of Cobra Kai from the first episode, go back and check out episode 154 that happened way back in May of 2024.
Way back in May.
Way back in May. We've been talking about this since May. We're going to continue talking about this forever. I'm kidding. And then check out episode 154 and then continue on from there and follow along with us. All right.
Definitely not forever. We're already halfway through season 4. We only have another season to go before we talk about the new season, which is already.
Yes. All right. So season 4, episode 5 is called Match Point. It was written by Bob Dearden and directed by Joe Noboa. And Match Point is the shortest episode of the season with a runtime of 28 minutes. It beats The Fall 29 minutes by a single minute. And a match point occurs in a sporting competition tournament when both parties are tied for a victory, and the next to score wins the round and the match. Yeah. I didn't like look up Bob Dearden or the other guy, so sorry about that. I'm sure they did such amazing work in other stuff as well. I'll have to look it up for later. Synopsis is, didn't even write that down. Right. Johnny and Daniel's dojo and their fragile alliance. Wow. Teeter on the brink of collapse when they agree to a winner-takes-all sensei showdown. Winner-take-all, I love that. Who are you rooting for?
Who am I rooting for?
Who are you rooting for?
No, I can't.
You can't. You can't
No, because I was completely against this.
You were completely against it.
Yes. Okay. So the Karate Kid fan in me was like, hell yeah, we finally need that fight to the finish that never got finished, according to Johnny. But like, they're like bonded now, and they're together, and they're supposed to be working together and in peace, and have all the students together, and they shouldn't be like not acting like complete idiots doing this. So yeah, I tell you, I did not root for anybody. I was like, no, hell no, we're not doing this. I wish I was there, because I would be like, you guys are being stupid right now. Stop it.
Wow.
Well,
Oh,
I mean, who were you rooting for? I want to know who were you rooting for?
Johnny. I'm so sick of
course.
Daniel. God.
Oh.
Everything with him. I'm telling you, he has like a hero
Hero complex.
hero complex, and like every time, oh, trust me. I'm like, yeah, dude, no, I trusted you way back in the Karate Kid. Now it's just like, you're such a child. Why can't you just like leave it alone? You know why? Like Johnny says, why can't you just leave well enough alone? Leave it
Yeah,
alone.
okay. And I know that's just going to come back to us disagreeing about how you say Daniel was the bully and Johnny was just there, which is not true. But yeah.
I will always.
Daniel provoked him. It's Daniel's fault. He was the bully. He
I
was
will
the
die
one
on that
that
hill.
he was the one that slipped when he got pushed with the radio on the beach scene and all the other stuff that you said. Yeah.
I will die on that hill. I will always say that.
I think that should be our next that actually should be our next question.
What?
Who do you think is
Karate Kid?
I was going to say the bully, but yeah.
Who do you think is the bully on this show?
Yeah. Or well, in the whole Karate Kid, I want to say trilogy, but I know it's more than a trilogy. And the Karate Kid universe, whatever, and Cobra Kai, yeah, that. I'm really genuinely interested. I want to know who is going to be with me and who's going to be with you. I feel like this is going to be quite the competition.
You want to divide us again?
Yes.
All right. Last episode, we saw Terry Silver and John Kreese show up at Miyagi-Do Karate, and immediately Daniel turns around to look at Terry, and like he has flashbacks of Karate Kid 3 where Terry just like takes him out mentally and physically. So obviously, when every episode that this dude, they even talk about in the episode later on, it's like, is there any more freaking villains that you have that's coming? Yes, baby.
Oh my god! I laughed when Amanda was like, "Another one."
So whenever a villain shows up, we get that whole flashback of the scene where he was a villain, and it's like poor Daniel has a triggering moment. I was like, damn it. So that happens, and so here we open up at immediately when as soon as the whole thing happened. Before the training, Terry Silver talks to Daniel LaRusso and apologizes for his misconduct from the Karate Kid Part 3. Like, I apologize, man. After 40 years, I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, brother. However, Daniel sees through his deception and doesn't forgive him. The students then overhear the conversation and ask who he is, but Sam remarks that she doesn't know who Terry is. Terry fails to get forgiveness, but tells him that they will hold all fighting before the All Valley Karate Tournament. John Kreese also reminds Daniel and Johnny Lawrence of their deal, but Daniel reminds him that Cobra Kai won't win and has them leave the dojo. Before they leave, though, Silver says that they will inflict a humiliating defeat on LaRusso. Meanwhile, Kreese is getting into Johnny's head again. Why is the name Miyagi-Do out front?
Why is he always getting into his head is what I want to know.
Because he knows how to get into his head.
And that's why we don't like Kreese.
This is how he breaks him down. It's like he gets into Johnny's insecurities. Like, I know you want to be a sensei, but why is his name on the door and not yours?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like him. We know it. Well, you know I don't like him.
Yeah. Why don't you like him? I'm sorry.
Kreese?
For those new people that are listening.
Because he's really? You want me to like go off this early in the show? Is that what you're trying to do?
Early in the show? Wow, okay.
In the episode, sorry.
In the episode, yeah. I mean, yeah. Sorry, you want.
I mean, who likes Kreese? Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
do you like John? Okay, do you like young Kreese or do you like old Kreese better?
I don't like any Kreese.
No Kreese. No Kreese. Back at Cobra Kai, the students are warming up. Robbie explains that he and Tori are strong fighters, but they can't violate probation. Damn, just like that, huh? Just tell all the students we're stronger than you guys. Prove it. They don't have to prove it though. They're like, unlike Miyagi, though, they don't have to prove anything. They just know, like, we're stronger than you guys. Like, okay, we accept that.
No, don't keep missing Miyagi-Do. Come on.
Daniel and Johnny can't get it together. Meanwhile, Robbie and Tori are telling all the freaking betas, like,
Robbie and Tori. No, not Robbie and Tori. Sorry, I was gonna say Miguel and Sam are like the adults here. But
yeah, right. No. Terry explains to the students that there will be no more fighting until the tournament. Tori gets upset, but Kreese then tells them to never show mercy. Silver then asks that they need to store their anger and save it when they're ready. Hello, hi, how are you? Yeah. Is this where Kreese is like, can I talk to you for a second?
oh, when Silver was doing his teachings, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, can I talk to you for a second? I'll take you out to dinner real quick. Stuff.
Yeah.
Like, okay, sure. What the hell? I mean, okay. Lisa's going to bed. Have a great night, Lisa. Hi, Danny. Hope you're doing well.
Love you, Lisa.
Love your faces.
Bestie.
Good night. So Kreese is getting like a little paranoid here again already. It's like, oh shit, he's taking over my dojo. This is where it starts.
Like they all are freaking paranoid.
They are. Everybody's paranoid tonight.
Everybody's paranoid.
Next scene, Daniel and Johnny are at a bar where Daniel is talking about his match with Mike Barnes in 1985 All Valley Tournament.
Oh,
he explains.
Mike Barnes.
Oh yeah, Mike Barnes. He explains in the match he never saw Terry Silver until he visited the dojo. Daniel also tells Johnny he knows Silver's playbook and that he now needs to take over the training, upsetting Johnny. Johnny suggests to beat him up, but Daniel says that doesn't work. Daniel then tells him that he wants what's best for the student, but Johnny gets upset talking about Miguel Diaz and reminds him that his crane kick doesn't make him a better fighter. That was an illegal move.
Really?
He tells them that he knows Cobra Kai well and can beat them. Daniel and Johnny then agree to a rematch, tournament style. Whoever wins will take over the training. Yes, and also Johnny got upset because like you went straight to the finals.
I know. I was like, oh god, here we go.
Like what? And you know, Daniel's all like, yeah, didn't you? Didn't he?
Did he? I don't remember. Did he?
I forgot everything about that movie. Trying to figure out. Bad.
What are you trying to figure out?
Nothing. A popular debate amongst viewers of the original Karate Kid film was that William Daca was a more athletically gifted actor, so realistically, Johnny should have won his fight against Daniel. This gets brought up in the drunken argument between Johnny and Daniel, where Johnny mentions that while the one kick was the deciding point of the match, had they actually had a series of 10, Johnny likely would have won 9 times out of 10. Daniel doesn't refute the point. He doesn't say anything about it either. He's all like,
that's because Daniel's trying to keep the peace.
Daniel is not trying to.
And Johnny wants to like bring up the past and start up again.
He knows it's right. Oh. Hey. But yeah, that's true. Next scene. At school, Dimitri reads about Terry Silver and explains to Hawk that he did technological stuff to find out more about him. And the image of Terry Silver in the internet article Hawk and Dimitri were reading is a headshot of Thomas Ian Griffith that was used as his IMDb page as of the day the 4th season premiered. So that was an old thing. That's hilarious. I love it. Jasmine and Moon are walking where she approaches him. The two share a kiss. Moon compliments Hawk's new hair color and explains that purple symbolizes enlightenment.
I
Yes.
love the purple on him, by the way.
Oh, you did.
I did.
You did.
I was really upset later
I
on.
was.
Talk about, yeah.
Yasmin tells Dimitri that she will be in Australia and that she won't be able to go to prom and watch him in the tournament. They then go to Miguel and Sam, where Miguel tells them about Daniel and Johnny's rematch, and he kept talking about it on Twitter, where Hawk praises the fight.
Can we just talk about how long they have been together, and they're like the weirdest couple ever, but I love it. I said that way back then when they started. What?
But she's turned on by him. Like his fucking geek stuff. What?
There's nothing wrong with that. Really? Really? You're putting down...
No,
You're
I'm
putting
not.
him down?
No, I'm not. It's all good. It's all good. We're good. We're good.
I
we
love
that.
opposites, but I love the fact that they... What did you call it? They trauma bonded or something?
They trauma bonded over something
and
that
now
happened in high
they're
school.
still together, and they remain together. I love it.
And she's telling him about her trip to Australia.
I know.
It's like, I'm telling you ahead of time, I'm not going to be here. But,
I know. That's so sad. But he took it well. He took the news well. And he said, and she said she'll still be there, like in spirit, supporting him. So for the match or for the competition. So, yeah.
One of the drunken tweets Johnny Lawrence posted highlighting his rematch with Daniel Reed's hash brown dead meat. Harkening back to the first season where Johnny tells Miguel, put one of those hash browns on it, then send it to the internet.
Love that. That is like the iconic line, I swear, of the whole thing is his send it to the internet. Hash brown. Send it to the internet. I love that.
Also, that Twitter account is still viable. It's still up. Even if, it went up on December 31st, 2021, which was the premiere of season 4, which was the premiere of season 4. His tweets are, hello? How does this thing work? Tomorrow night, Eagles reign supreme. It's time for the All Valley to see what karate is all about. It's on Lawrence LaRusso rematch, hash brown, dead meat.
Hash brown, dead meat. I love it. And what is it? Miguel's his only follower, so like he's only tweeting to Miguel.
It was. He after that, like the 12 followers that he got, he's following 12 people. The first follower that was there was Cobra Kai, the series, and then William Zabka, because he sings William Zabka as a badass. Martin Kobe, and then Cobra Kai News, Cobra Kai Theory, which that's a great thing. We all need theory.
You're all for the theories.
Yeah, he's following himself, Johnny Lawrence.
Of course.
Jacob Bertrand, Hawk. Roth Macho, Cholo Maridueña, and then Cobra Kai Kid, Karate Kid movie, and then Netflix. Currently he has 261 followers. They all decided to follow him in 2021. His bio reads, badass sensei of a badass dojo. Eagle Fang, bite first.
Bite first?
Bite first.
Wow.
I love it.
Bites first. You mentioned Jacob, so I just want to say I had no idea that Jacob and Peyton were together. Did you? I'm sure you did, but I didn't.
I did this year when...
Well, okay, yeah, I just recently found this out, and I love it. I'm like, oh, I love that.
That is yeah, that's great news.
Hawk and Tori in the show. They play Hawk and Tori in the show. But in real life, it's Jacob and Peyton List, and they are together.
Yes, they are. But yeah, this Twitter is still works.
No, that's interesting. I can't believe that that's a thing.
Later on, Johnny's training for the fight while remembering his past experiences with Daniel. Can we talk about this song here? Actually, I gotta go back. Sorry. And when Dimitri tells Hawk that Moon and his girlfriend broke up weeks ago, Hawk replies, weeks. 1 week, 5 weeks, how many weeks is weeks? This is the exact same line Daniel says in the original movie when Allie tells him she and Johnny broke up weeks ago.
Yes, I caught that. I caught that.
You caught that. Good.
I did.
Good. Like, oh, damn. Funny. Later on, Johnny is training for the fight while remembering his past experiences with Daniel. Those past experiences include a deleted scene that was talked about in the past season when they were at the ball, the Christmas ball, and it was the blueberry pie incident. The flashback scene of Daniel smothering a blueberry pie on Johnny in their high school cafeteria is actually the lead scene from Karate Kid. The scene in its entirety appears as a bonus feature in the 2021 Karate Kid 4K box set. You see it twice.
I was just going to say, I completely don't remember that scene. Was it cut out?
It was
cut
out. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Okay, because I was like, what the hell? Is this like, what is this? Because I was like, I do not remember the scene.
You see it from two perspectives. You see it from Johnny's perspective that Daniel is throwing the pie right in his chest and ruining his shirt. And then you see other stuff as well between both of them. All while Burning Heart by Survivor is playing as a montage. Now this, it pays tribute to Rocky IV from 1985. It intermixes current training sequences with flashbacks, and Johnny trains with what he finds around him. Ironically, though, allegedly, Peter, etc.
It's Peter Cetera, but...
Peter Cetera.
Yeah, of course you're going to say etc.
Peter Cetera originally created Glory of Love for Rocky IV before it was rejected and became the theme to the Karate Kid Part 2.
Really?
And you know what? I don't see Glory of Love anywhere in Rocky IV at all. Like, I wouldn't know. Like, I see Burning Heart because dude just lost his best friend and, like, he has a burning heart. Like, that was the montage there. But Glory of Love, when would they have put it there?
I have no idea.
Like, it wouldn't go with the flow. It wouldn't go with the entire base of the movie unless they're talking about Glory of Love, where him and his best friend. Unless when Adrian shows up in Soviet, and that's where you put Glory of Love. I don't see it at all. Like, it wouldn't make sense to put that in there. So luckily they put it in the Karate Kid Part 2, and it was a great scene in there with Daniel and Kumiko.
My favorite scene. I love that song.
There's a scene in here in the sequence where Johnny pulls the scooter off a man, knocking him to the ground. That man is Matthew Matthias Frederick of YouTube fame, Dope or Nope, and Project 386.
Go back to the blueberry pie thing real quick here.
Yes.
Because why in the hell wouldn't they have that in there? Because I say this, if they would have had Daniel pushing it or putting it on Johnny, the whole spaghetti scene would make more sense.
Yes.
Like, he randomly, well, not randomly because he is a bully to Daniel, but like, he takes the plate of spaghetti and, you know, at the country club scene in Karate Kid, and then that was kind of out of nowhere, but like, now if that would make complete sense, like, they should have put that in there. Like, okay, Daniel messed up his shirt with blueberry, Johnny did it back to him with the frickin' pasta or the spaghetti. Like, why would they cut that out? Now that bothers me. Thank you for adding to my, yeah. They should have put that in there.
Hold that thought. You think Daniel started that fight?
No.
Daniel started a fight with the blueberry
Daniel
pie?
did not start the fight in Karate Kid.
No,
okay.
I mean, you think the blueberry pie. You think Daniel started that fight with the blueberry pie?
No, I'm saying they put both, like you said, they put both of their whatever. I mean, they did it to each other, but I'm saying they should have used Daniel doing it to him, kept that in there because Johnny did it back to him at the country club. Like, that just makes sense to me. Doesn't it? No? That's my theory.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say, oh, are you saying Daniel is the bully? No, wasn't
No.
saying that.
No, of course.
I know you say that, but I'm not saying that.
Of course. I'm when Dimitri is digging up info on Terry Silver, he finds a reference to a toxic waste scandal in Borneo in the 80s. Silver was shown ordering his company to dump toxic waste in Borneo in the Karate Kid Part 3. So, continuity. We love that.
We do.
I still gotta catch up with you guys. Yes, you do, Daddy. Alright. After the whole training montage, Sam comes home from school where she and Daniel talk about Johnny's teaching. She tells him that she needs to learn his methods in order to survive the All Valley tournament. However, Daniel denies the idea, stating how Johnny's methods are too aggressive. Sam ends the conversation saying she can make her own decisions. And then does the
Go Sam.
the bottle cap flick that Johnny does, and Daniel's all like, "Oh, how dare he influences my daughter!"
Yeah, oh my God, she flipped the cap.
Same thing that I keep saying. It's like Daniel doesn't listen to reason. Like, oh no, there's only one message here.
Neither of them listen to reason. They're both two man-childs here.
Two man-childs.
Yes, two man-childs. And I love Johnny. I've always said that, like, from the beginning, that I was always, of course, I loved Daniel and the Karate Kid, but then when Cobra Kai came out, I was Team Johnny. But he still annoys the hell out of me with his, yeah.
Okay.
Like, but still, I'm Team Johnny, and they're just both being man-childs right now. Like, they're not listening to reason. Neither of them are.
They're not.
Why can't everybody just get along?
Never. Cobra Kai is then training where Silver talks about discipline and they need to receive it. He tells them that he understands how badly they want to beat Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang, but Silver explains that they need to focus on their training. After class, Robbie explains that they know how to get revenge on Hawk without fighting. When Miguel comes home, Johnny tells him how he can beat Daniel. Miguel tells him that he still wants to learn Miyagi-Do, but Johnny rejects the idea and explains that he doesn't care about their rivalry. So both kids are going against their father's wishes. Like, Sam telling Daniel, like, hey, why don't you listen to him? Like, why don't you include that? And Daniel's like, no, my way's the better way. And Miguel's going up to Johnny and saying, like, why don't you listen to Daniel? Like, no, my way is the best way. Like, I'm not going to do defense crap. We strike first, bite first, whatever. So they're both against each other's wishes. Like, oh shit. Daniel thinks that Sam is being influenced by Johnny. Johnny thinks that Miguel is being influenced by Daniel. So it's a very bad situation there.
Because they're both being man-childs.
Yeah. Next scene, Daniel talks to a picture of Mr. Miyagi about how his alliance with Johnny didn't work, and then begins his training while also remembering his experiences with Johnny. Considering now that we have new information about Mr. Miyagi.
Oh gosh, spoiler. Yeah. If I wouldn't have watched season 6. Well, I watched this before. So the first time I watched this scene, I was like, oh my God, yeah, right. I felt bad, basically. Like I felt bad for Daniel. I felt bad, like Mr. Miyagi would be so disappointed in him. But now that I've seen season 6, I'm like, well, yeah, no.
Miyagi's not gonna care. Do what you gotta do.
I don't even know who the hell Mr. Miyagi is anymore.
No.
Like, what the hell?
Kreese and Silver are having dinner where Kreese is happy that Silver rejoined him, but explains that his teaching methods are confusing. Another pair that are just like, what the hell, dude? Kreese is all like, these are my soldiers. Let them do whatever the hell they want. Silver's all like, dude, chill. Calm down. Like, slow it down. We're gonna get them psychologically. You just want to go up there and beat their asses. Like, no. Kreese then explains that Cobra Kai never breaks down from a fight. Silver then talks about Robbie and how he's Johnny's son. Like, he's upset that he stole him from Johnny and that his students are also added to their drama. Silver then talks about forgetting the past and focusing on the dojo with Kreese ensuring victory. So again, another pair that are just like, my way is the right way. The other one's all like, just kick their asses, that's all.
Makes me wonder, like, if Silver didn't torture Daniel, if they would be a good pairing.
Oh, wow.
That's it's a crazy random thought, but like, what if Silver was actually not a bad guy? Like, his teaching style and Daniel or Miyagi-Do style kind of okay, yeah, never mind. I don't know. I just feel like their styles are a little similar, kind of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Hawk is at the tattoo shop while waiting for his artist, Rico, but doesn't show up. Cobra Kai then comes over and ambushes him in revenge for bullying their classmate Kenny Payne, drenching them at the baseball diamond and betraying them. The other students then hold him down, and Robbie grabs a knife.
No, scissors. Scissors. I believe it was scissors.
A blade? A scissors? Was it scissors?
I was scissors. Yeah.
I thought it was a blade, and I thought for sure that they were going to cut him up.
Yes, I did too, but no, it was scissors.
A scene where Eli gets held by a claws in his neck and resembles a scene from the Marvel movie Thor Ragnarok, where Thor is unable to escape from a chair and loses his also. Johnny arrived at Miyagi-Do for his match with Daniel, surprised about the students watching. Daniel tells him that's what he got for tweeting his match. Johnny then explains that he thinks Eagle Fang is best for the kids, but Daniel counters saying Miyagi-Do is better. See? The same shit.
Man-child.
Miguel and Samantha are the referees and the fight begins. Johnny scores the first point, but Daniel ties the score. Daniel then scores another point, but Johnny ties the score again. The two then fall, but it's not clear who scored a point, going back to Rocky 3, where Rocky and Apollo Creed end the fight and the movie with both of them punching each other out. Yeah.
And I love how they're like, well, replay it or whatever. And then Johnny's like, from another angle. There is no other angle.
After Daniel goes up 2-1 against Johnny, he begins the next round by performing his kata form before using the pressure point technique that was shown to him by Chosen. Johnny just like brushes it off like, oh, you want to cheat to win? Okay.
Do you consider that cheating?
Kind of, because I feel like that's supposed to happen when, like, great danger is happening.
So do you also consider the crane kick cheating?
Now, yes. Back then, I was like, oh, he won.
Okay. Wow.
It was should have been a DQ.
You never answered earlier who you wanted to win or thought was going to win, or who'd you put your money on?
Johnny.
Of course.
Hawk returns to the dojo where he shows everyone that his mohawk nearly gets cut off.
Nearly. It's like completely cut off.
It's like bald. William Zaga was the one who shaved off the mohawk behind the scenes when Hawk shows up with cut off.
Really?
Yeah. Like, you want to do the honor? Like, yeah, sure.
That was so sad. I love that purple. I felt really bad for Hawk.
Temporarily with his purple mohawk.
Yeah, the purple didn't last long? Why did they do that?
That's it. Johnny wants to get payback, but Daniel rejects the idea. They argue about how their conflicting methods have affected their alliance. Realizing that the merge failed, Eagle Fang leaves Miyagi though, but not before Dan. Miguel looks back at Daniel saying, "But I like you guys."
They all did. They all did.
And Sam even going like, "Oh, don't move. I like you guys." Like both of them with each other. And that scene ends right there for episode 5, and I'm just like, that's it? That's 29 minutes? 28 minutes?
Yeah.
So I get like a big moment.
I was disappointed in the ending. I was very disappointed in the ending.
But we did get a big moment, and that was Hawk getting hit.
Cut off. Is that what you're going to say is the badass scene?
That's not the badass scene. The badass scene for me was the both Daniel and Johnny getting burning heart moments. For Daniel though, in his montage they show him the pie scene again, where Johnny actually starts it by putting it under the chair, and he sits down, and then like if you were to have those two scenes included, it shows Johnny instigating the fight with the pie, and then Daniel grabbing the pipe and throwing it at Johnny's shirt.
I know this. So stupid. It's stupid that why would they even put this in here? Because it's just confusing as hell. Like, what no. They cut it out of Karate Kid.
They
completely cut it out, and then they put it in here, and then they play it by Johnny's point and his Daniel's point, but yet, so we're supposed to sit here and go, who the fuck actually started it? Because it was cut out, so we have no idea. Like, I'm disappointed in that too. Like, why would they put that in there? This episode kind of pissed me off.
Oh man. Alright, so badass moment goes to Johnny for doing the whole kicking the waves. Kicking the waves, forcing it back, I guess. Throwing the guy from the scooter. Because, like, go for a walk, go for a run. Stop playing with your scooter.
Oh my gosh. He was just knocking people off scooters just for the hell of it. Like, come on. What are you doing?
People down, kicking the ball, kicking the soccer ball. By the way, he had a trigger moment where, like, oh, he sees a soccer ball, he must kick it away. Like, I hate Daniel.
Oh my god.
What was your badass moment?
I mean, like I said, I didn't want that fight to even happen. So yeah, there wasn't really a badass moment. I liked the flashbacks. I really like when they do that, and I liked that song that they picked when, I liked when Daniel's all like, oh yeah, it's not gonna happen, and then boom, here's Johnny like fucking working out all of a sudden, like he's determined and he's like, this is happening. So I liked that scene. Yeah. And I'm sure anybody else would be like, well, the badass moment would be them fighting, but not really, because they shouldn't have fought, and no one won.
No one
won, or they both won. Like, so it would have been badass if someone would have won. So it's just this episode and that scene confused the hell out of me, and the whole episode confused me. Like, not confused me, but it was just frustrating, I guess.
Okay.
I was disappointed for being on episode 5. Because
that's true.
That good. I feel like the past seasons we've gotten some amazing episode 5s, and this one was not
that amazing. Mm-mm. But it's like a big reveal was that, Hawk got his his mohawk taken away. Like, that was Hercules getting his hair cut, basically.
That was sad.
He lost his mojo, he lost his confidence there. Like, he walks in like unsure of himself with the hoodie over his head and like, hey guys, something happened to me. And all this while I'm saying, well, that's happening, and then the fight's happening. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Where's Hawk? What happened? Like, he could be unalived. They could have unalived him, and I thought for sure they were gonna like cut him and stuff, and give him a new tattoo. But then,
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that they were going to do that, to be honest.
There haven't been that many deaths on here. Well,
okay, come on.
There was one. I put him in a body bag. But other than that, like,
okay, we won't go spoilers.
Even that, it's like that wasn't even like a major character arc. That was a small, minor detail. Like, all right, this person has this and this, and we have to show him out. But other than that, up until season 6, we haven't gotten like a proper death or anything.
Yeah.
Major thing. And like I figured, like, oh, they're just gonna cut him off. They're not gonna. So this happened. Final thoughts.
Yeah, you already heard my final thoughts. I didn't like the ending. I was disappointed. It wasn't an episode 5 for Cobra Kai, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't a big, I don't know. Yeah. I was a little disappointed. Except for, Hawk, and then that just made me sad. So his purple hair was gone.
Like Moon said, enlightenment. It signifies enlightenment. So, enlightened that he doesn't need the hair. So it was the shortest episode, but I felt like it was rushed for being such a short episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I agree.
They weren't trying at all, but
I agree.
At the same time, the big reveal at the end was Hawk and Mohawk. There was no clear fight. There was no clear winner in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
You had the little Easter planting of the seeds of Kreese telling Silver, hey, these are my soldiers. And Terry going like, calm down, man. Like, dude, relax. You're making this too much of a drama. You guys already won. You started the fight first by taking Johnny's son. Like, now you're including all this drama in there, and like Terry Creed doesn't even understand it. Like, oh, he came to me. But still, you tried to take him away a long time ago. You tried to get him into Cobra Kai, and now here you are. Like, I have Johnny's boy. I'm getting into Johnny's head. Why isn't your name up there? And obviously it worked because Johnny and Daniel are like fighting against each other. And here you have Hawk coming in. Hawk? What's his real name? Eli Moskowitz. Here you have, I can't call him Hawk anymore because his Hawk is gone. Well, for this season. So here you have Eli just like walking, like, no,
solemnly sad.
Sad. And Johnny's all like, oh shit, what have they done to you? Like, see, this is what I mean. We need to attack them first because they're going to be doing this and this. Sam agrees. And Daniel's all like, how? Like, you're putting these crazy thoughts into my child's head. And meanwhile, you're putting your thoughts into Miguel's head. So he's like, let's all go. Like, I don't want you praying with them anymore. I don't want you seeing your girlfriend anymore, Miguel. So, the dads break up, so the kids would break up too.
The dads break up.
They
were such a good team for a very short amount of time.
But they're still man-child, like you said.
I love their bromance. I loved their bromance. Yeah.
And who stays behind with Miyagi-Do? Sam,
Dimitri
Well, Dimitri,
and the other two, right?
the,
Two of them.
the one that we just found out his name, Abe, and who was the other one? Forgot. Was it
I don't know.
Bert? Or
Bert, yeah,
Bert and
right.
Nate. Because you
Yeah.
then see the other side. Whoever was on this side, the other side ends up with the little other one too. Like, what the hell? I love that. So
Well,
yeah.
it's definitely not in my top 5.
Okay, it's not in your top 5.
This episode's not in my top 5.
No, it's not. It's a short episode at the same time. I'm just like, oh, I see what you were trying to do here, but no, I'm not. It's too. I'm like, it's okay.
Like you said, it was rushed. I felt it was rushed too.
Rush. It was a small reveal, and then, all right, you're just plan. It felt filler. I'm not. It felt like a filler episode.
Yeah, I feel like hopefully 6 is going to be better. Yeah.
Okay. So to me, it felt like a filler episode.
Mm-hmm.
We are on season 4 at the moment. We're talking about season 4, and it was episode 5.
Yep, season 4, 5. But we'll be back in a few days with season 4, episode 6.
Are you ready to get out of here?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And that's it. If you feel you want to do more to support M3P Network and the podcast, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, the threads at MP3 Network. Check us on the YouTube. Like and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. Check us out on Blue Sky. We're there. The socials will be in the link tree. Follow and join the lives on TikTok at Evolution of a Geek by subscribing, or join us to show up to the live stream to hang out with the rest of the M3P community, and I will shout you out. You know what? I'm shouting you guys out, but I'm also going to do something special for everybody here. For the ones that usually hang out here.
Regulars?
The regulars, yeah, that. I'm doing something special for the regulars. So yeah. But I will shout you out just like Menace Smiling, Brandy, your bestie Joe, Becca Lynn. Keep that name for a while, please. Thank you, appreciate it. Stabby Tabby, Kat, Leanna, Forever Miss Dawn, Danny, Alexandria, Still Little Redhead, Sky the Panther 84, Misty K, Feeling Free, Jessa, Katie Gonger 1985, Pinky's Pretty Sing, Jessie McTikTok, Brooklyn Girl 1380, Miss LB, Just Eve, Miss Reese's Pieces, NP Blackcoat, Crimson, Cindy's 1984, Spicy Cajun Queen, and Chapo Guapo, Sandra Woodbury, Spicy Cajun Queen. Again? Why am I saying her twice? Mikey on Mute, F this pod with Ash, I Challenge You 2024, Crazy Beautiful Life, Running with Wolves 20, the Peter Jensen, This Cute Cozy Camper, Plain Jane, Rachel Teehee, Cuban Butterfly, Willow, I Love Dogs 2025, Baddie Peaches, Vanessa Not for the Week, Wall-E from Cali, Cakes and More by Sabrina, Lorfield Fam, Home Hope Saint, over on YouTube, Lone Dog 80, who gave us this amazing gift of the M3P logo. Check him out on YouTube. Check him out on here as well. Pretty awesome. He could do more. Check out Shenrod on Twitch, and then Skyless Crystal Shop at Etsy.com. Self-healing crystals, and if you order now, she'll send you a free gift with every order. Check them out. I'm also gonna reach out to other people, other businesses, small businesses. So hopefully, yeah, I'm also gonna reach out to other small businesses out there, because there's some real. Lately, I've been hanging out, like, hold on, sorry, I'm dying here. I'm dying. So I'm also gonna reach out to other small businesses on here, see if they want me to shout them out and include their link in the bio.
Great idea.
Yeah, great idea. I've been checking out the new places here. They're pretty good. I got some candles out here. People selling candles. I got people selling other stuff as well on Etsy. if you're listening to this and you have a Nestle shop, also send it to me. I'll gladly shout it out in the podcast. I'll put it in the link tree and I'll put you on the show notes. Yeah, not a problem. So hopefully there's that. Talk to us, talk to me, message me, comment, leave a comment, anything else. So check that out. Thank you for supporting, listening to the podcast, join the TikTok Live, and being a huge part of my third place community. Tell your friends, and join us next time for more behind the scenes stories, movies, and TV show reviews. I'm Evo.
I'm Brandy.
And remember,
Strike first, strike hard.
no mercy, and no more no more mohawk.
Aww.
Aww. No
He
more
likes
mohawk.
the mohawk, especially the purple one.
Purple mohawk. What does purple mean again?
I don't know. What did Moon say? Something about your chakra.
Chakra. Be enlightened by the chakra. Anyways, have a great night. See y'all later. Enjoy your chakras.